feel like I'm being disrespectful doing cartwheels in the burned remains of their family home. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. The outhouse is the only thing left standing. Varmint skinning knife? Allows you to collect skins from beasts after combat. 4 to 5 damage. You think every game needs a silly walk option now, LV? I agree. Like ice skating around, it's so good. These pies were not safe. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. All right. A pyrobove? Boom, boom, doom, doom. Ouch. Hey, I'm on fire. He's dead. Victory. Hooray. Grab Susie's rifle. So maybe I don't want to give it back to Susie. Maybe I want to keep that for myself. Oh. 6 notches carved in the stock. All right, maybe we don't mess with Susie. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here it is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger, I didn't catch your name. I'm Yancey. Thanks, Yancey. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you and she sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along with you when you head west, you just say the word. All right, we got a party member, gang. All right, we have to go get our horse situation square. Hey, he's got all this stuff. 300 meat. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra. All right, nice. All right. So now we have enough. Okay, cool. You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out in the showroom. Don't ask how embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in the office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. Okay, can you sell me a horse? I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to them riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? Oh no, which horse do we want? The one with the crazy eyes, the spooky pale one, the shifty looking dark one, or the basic model? Let me think on that for a second. Look at them here. Which horse is ours? Crazy eyes. Spooky pale one. Name it Binky. Just look at him. Ghost horse for sure. Horse! Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. This is the horse that has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. Crazy eyes. I gotta warn you, that horse has seen some stuff. I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? Not as much. He's perfectly functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off to Thousand Snakes Gulch to chew on the loco weed that grows there. And then, hey!
And horses and Bog get dead.
And horses and Bog get dead? Oh my god. Thanks, Gardener Girl. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And that makes him see crazy things? I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time. Oh, okay. Let me look at the other options. What about the ghost pale one? Good choice. I'll sell it for 1,000 meat. That's a good horse if you like that sort of thing. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Okay. All right. I think we'll take the crazy eyes. Okay. Give him a name. They default to Tim. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Type exclamation point, pick me if you want to be the crazy-eyed horse in my game. All right, here we go. One E, Garner Girl. Just one E. Hey, why is the horse command not working? Did you guys break it? What's the cooldown on that thing? No, it's not broken. I don't know. There, it's got a cooldown. It's got a you have to wait. That's all. That's all. All right, here we go. Mazer. It's my horse Mazer. You sure you want to name your horse Mazer? Of course I do. All right then, Mazer the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Okay. I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Thanks. Rod Mazer out of town. Was there anything else we needed to do here? I think we did pretty good, right? Offer whiskey. What brand? Nurse whiskey. Your favorite, I led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. All right, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Doc Alice looks about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still sharp and clear, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat, give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Is everything all right? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so she glares at you meaningfully. So, I mean, what's the matter, Doc? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart. And you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living? Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how's it even possible? It is impossible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Ouch. Every doctor loses one now and then. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough, buddy? I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, it's friends, it's husbands. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. What now? Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. But that's not important right now. Anyway, that's what I heard. There's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic? Like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? That'd be one hell of a can of beans. There is a very large pile of TNT here. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that you're gonna do much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, or The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Or you can make like a tree and leaf. Hey, Regal Peach. I'm gonna leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. All right. This other book purports to be a Civil War surgeon autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly find it lists reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Haha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. You gain 3 XP. Yeehaw. Moxie. All right, Goblinoid Tongues. By the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you will also know that blurf is the goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak goblin. Sort of. You get a perk. Goblin Tongue. Nice. All right, we learned a language, gang. We are awesome. We've got Goblin Tongue. The vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Preen a little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Okay. What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell, no way I'm taking the risk of becoming one of those things. About the necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe somebody ought to try to stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? Gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You weren't that old. And if I were gonna pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it would be someone who knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? And it sounds like, to me, you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and for everyone. It beats doing nothing anyway. It beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing the doctoring anymore. You seriously expect me to ride out by myself chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me. Maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? All right, kid, what the hell? Let's give this a shot. Cool. All right, we got a new party member? So we got a doctor? And the other girl. Into the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnakes' hides. Wait, oh, I can't do that now, can I? Because I already killed all the snakes? Ooh, mostly scabs. I got a new perk. +5 maximum hit points. You've been poked so many cactuses. All right, nice. But I can't get the snakes now, even though I can skin them. So you had to do that in a different order? I guess you can come back later, maybe. All right, let's leave. You won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business will be forever unfinished. Are you sure we want to leave? On second thought. So I do have the skinning knife. But I can't get the snakes again. Oh well. Hi.
Hi, Richie was, we're ordering his bike, and he gets downstairs like, he's playing What's the Loathing? His reaction was funny.
He likes that.
Do you have a hot second?
Oh, a hot second?
He'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, here we go. Who will you take with you? Oh, you can take Crazy Pete, Doc Alice, Susie Cochran, Go It Alone. On second thought, though. What? I can only take one? Oh, man. So Susie was the one with the gun, right? Or we can take the doctor. I don't know. Who do you guys think? What do you think? Bow, bow, down. Who we taking? Crazy Pete, Doc Alice, or Susie Cochran? I'll be right back. You took Susie, you vote Doc. Crazy Pete sounds like a sidekick that's doomed to die. Alice, take Susie. I'd be curious if Doc heals you or Pete attacks. Crazy Pete matches our crazy horse. You know the vote will be equally distributed between all three. That's right. Yeah. I don't know. I want to take you to Doc or Susie. Hey, Gold, what's up? Let's try the Doc. You knock on Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'll be happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide yourself where the XP gets spent? You can always change this option later in the menu. I'll keep spinning it automatically. It's fine. All right, let's go. Check your map. You consult the southeast map. Wait, you consult the southeast-west map that Hostler gave you. It only lists two things: the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Okay. Head for Dirtwater. All right. There's our crazy horse. All right. Sign says room for rent. Inquire within. It's your partner. If we're gonna look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territory cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries? Territory cemeteries? To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Haha, sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. You discovered the Dave Yard. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find the lay of the land, I guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Makes sense. Good old Dirtwater. This is where Elliot and I had our honeymoon. Of course, it was a wilder place back then. Was it? Well, it was while we were here. She shoots you a wink. Nice. Do they have tea in the town of Dirtwater? I don't know. Hey. There's a weird ghostly carriage here. Get in. Heck yeah. You hop in the ghostly carriage, which seems to support yours and Alice's weight well enough. An invisible driver says, "Yeah!" and cracks an invisible whip. And an invisible horse snorts. The carriage starts moving, and soon you're out of sight of Dirtwater. Exciting. Reckoning at Gun Manor. thick gray fog envelops the carriage and you lose all sense of time and space. Eventually, the fog clears and the carriage parks near a very large and ornate mansion. A disembodied voice calls, "All out for Gun Manor, last stop." Gun Manor! Sneaking around. Wow, have you ever seen a house this big? Nope. I've heard Gun Manor was a real sight to behold, though. It sure is. Must have cost a fortune. I reckon Mrs. Gunn has a fortune or two to spare. What would you do with that kind of money? Well, I'd never go thirsty, that's for certain. Huh. What do you think we should do next? Okay. Carriage house door is locked. Pick the lock. I don't have a needle. The visitor center is bereft of any employees. Where the heck is everyone? The crank is missing from this record player. There's nobody here to validate your parking. You don't know what this machine does, but you do know you don't know how to operate it. The sign on this machine says genuine Gun Manor souvenir tokens. Make your wishes come true. Just 50 meat. The machine trades you a brass token for your meat. You got an item. Gun Manor souvenir token. Buy another one? The token says it can be redeemed for a souvenir. It seems like they could have cut out a step and just sold you a souvenir directly. An info desk, but the only info you know about right now is that there's nobody staffing it. Unfortunately, there's nobody here to sell you a snack right now. The photo counter is unattended, and you don't know how to use this kind of camera. You're not a thief, so you're not gonna have to wait until someone's there so you can pay before you get any of this candy. Uncharacteristically, the IRS has actually added 50% to the sign. Suvin, IRS. It's a lady carrying some weird equipment. Excuse me, do you work here? Who, me? No. Nuts! I can't find any employees in the gift shop either. I haven't even started this job yet and already it's a pain in my neck. Well, what's wrong? I can't get inside. Mrs. Gunn hired me to come out here and deal with a bunch of spooks that are haunting up the place. I can't do that if I can't even get in the front door, though. Who's Mrs. Gunn? You've never heard of Terry Gunn? Should I? Well, I think so. She's a pretty famous inventor. You've got her best-known invention hanging right there on your belt. She invented belt buckles? Wow. Guns! She invented guns! Oh. Spooks like ghosts? Exactly. 13 of them, according to my instruments. Florence Cunningham, Ghost Annihilation Services. That's me. Interesting. What do you annihilate them with? Science. I was gonna guess that weird rifle-like contraption you're carrying. Yeah, it shoots science. What's wrong with the front door? Oh, the front door, well, it's locked? No, not locked, no. So what's the problem? Okay, see, I'm a ghost hunter. I ain't a spider hunter. I don't hunt spiders at all, and there's a huge, gross, hairy, fanged, drooling giant spider in the foyer. So until I either find another way in, or find someone else to take care of the spider hunting side of the business, I'm staying right the frig out here, okay? I can see you feel pretty strongly about this. I do! Okay, Florence, let's go. Roger, copy. It's Yancey, actually. Just gonna saunter over here for a second. It's an informative plaque about the hedge maze. Read it. The plaque reads, "The Gun Manor hedge maze was erected in 1888 for the entertainment of guests and the family, then 2 daughters. You are welcome to meander its paths, though we recommend caution during the winter." Below that is pasted a handwritten note. Actually, we recommend staying out altogether because some crazy wizard moved in and has been annihilating the shrubs. Danger. One thing at a time. You try to handle the front door. It doesn't seem locked, but some kind of force is holding it shut. Yeah, some ghost is playing tricks on you because they know you ain't packing science. Stand back, I got this. Florence unlimbers her weird rifle and fires short bursts of swirling light into the doorknob. You hear an eek sound from inside and the door swings open. Ha! Works every time. There's a spider. There it is. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay, dang. Just try to be cool. Tiny bit about it, will you? Kill it! The House of Miss Tarragon. Teresa Tarragon built this stately, if architecturally unusual manor house in the late 70s, using the proceeds from her famous invention. After her retirement in 1891, she graciously opened many of her rooms to the museum and got that, guys? Use the intercom. Find a spider-killing frequency requires 7 mysticality? Aww. I should have 7 mysticality. I'm a wizard. I'm a powerful wizard. That's it. I want to be able to do my own. I want to do my own experience points. $15. Okay. We gotta do more mysticality. I'm at 5. Damn. I'm not a cow puncher. I'm a mystical. I'm a wizard. Look at my hat. Black dawn on the horizon. Target, a small, non-threatening spider. Surrender. I'm gonna kill it with fire. See, that wasn't so bad. Easy for you to say. She shudders again. You gain 11 XP. Nothing to it. Can I spend it? I can spend it on glamour. Glamour is meat gains and liver capacities. Oh, plus 5% item fighting bonus, though. Okay. What's the buzz, Florence? According to my weird instruments, there are 13 ghosts left on the premises. More precisely, there are 4 left on the first floor, 4 on the second, and 5 on the third. Okay, here we go. Hey, Royal Duchess, what's up? I see GTA 6 is coming along nicely. This is it. All right, brr, it's cold as a federal grant administrator's heart in here. I wonder what's causing that. You don't think it's, all that ice? Nah, you got it backwards. The ice couldn't be here if it wasn't cold to begin with. That's science. Maybe the house's heat got shut off somehow. You better see if there's a furnace or boiler or something. It'd probably be in the basement. He's as cold as ice. Turnip. This painting's only kind of good. It's one of those round fruits. So we can't get through because it's all this ice? Guess not. Let's go to the cellar. They're all photos of boring looking people you don't recognize. A Plotco lock? Eh? Lucky for us, I have a key for every model they make. Florence fumbles a giant key ring out of her pocket and finds the one that unlocks the door for you. Oh, hey, a lab. Check it out. She starts excitedly poking around the workbenches and shelves. They must be doing some really good science down here. I don't even recognize half this stuff. Okay, well, don't actually blow us up or anything. Shh, relax. I have an advanced degree in tinkering and fiddling. Uh-huh.